Uh, Good evening, all. Yesterday we have
Yes,
seen.
evening,
Uh,
bro.
Good evening, all. Yesterday we have seen how to install DSpace 8. Um, we we have completed about 60% of its installation. What are the steps we have yesterday? For yesterday we have covered. In the blog, I have added the detailed installation manual, DSpace 8 on Ubuntu 24.04 and install DSpace 8 on Debian 12. We can install it in both Debian and Ubuntu. I have yesterday used Ubuntu 24.04. Um, I am used a Snapless Ubuntu Linux Lite. I have given the link here. You can uh, download it for your purpose. Otherwise, you can use Reno Linux, ASMI Linux. These are snapless Linux. Then we have a prepared system for installation. First, we have installed, after the installation of Ubuntu, we have made the system new by using the command update and upgrade, sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade, which makes the system new. Then we have added a new user account with the name DSpace and assigned a password for the user account DSpace. Then we have added that user uh, account into sudoers list. Sudoers list means super users list. The account got super user privileges, administrative privileges. Then we have created a folder for keeping DSpace source code under root folder. This is the command sudo mkdir folder making / DSpace. It will create a folder with the name DSpace. Then we assign some permission of the folder change to um, administrative right to DSpace user account. This is the command. Then we have installed some essential modules for DSpace installation like wget, curl, curl. These two are some tools for downloading packages. Git is a version maintenance system for software development. Build essential, mousepad editor, zip unzip utility. Same like a zip programs in Windows. um, DSpace is a web-based application, so we installed a, it based on Java. We created Java ecosystem. We have to create a Java ecosystem for our destinations PC and destination operating system. So we installed sudo apt install openjdk 17 edition. 17 edition required for this DSpace 8 version. Then we added a few lines in this file. uh, the main purpose of this file is that we point that this is the location of uh, Java environment variable where in this folder these things are located. We add these two line into this file. We open this file using mousepad editor. We add these two lines. See here, this way we can open a file using text editor and we copy paste the two lines there. Then we check whether the environment created, apply this command, it will display the variable inside that file. That's not mandatory, we can leave this thing. Then we install two elements, program elements like tool elements like Maven and. This is required for installing and deploying of DSpace software. Maven download the necessary packages to build DSpace 8 software. Then and is a package, a tool to deploy DSpace in appropriate places in the PC. So we installed sudo apt install maven and -y for without any confirmation these packages will install. Third is installation of PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL is a uh, relational database management system RDBMS where that data or metadata these things store in this RDBMS. We use PostgreSQL, same like MySQL or MariaDB in Koha. DSpace use PostgreSQL RDBMS. Then next is we check the command of the we check the version of the PostgreSQL. We can apply this command for that purpose. Next is after installation, we will kickstart PostgreSQL. We apply this command. Second is we will check the status of PostgreSQL, whether it is running or not. And then from the status, we apply Control plus C button key combo. We exit from the screen. Then next task is we assign a root password, administrative password for PostgreSQL by using this command. It will ask after apply this command. It will ask a password for PostgreSQL root account. Okay, we can give a password and note down the password. Later we need it. Try to log in PostgreSQL using password created. Then we can try to log in using that password and we can check everything is fine. And then we add some configurations inside changes in configuration file of SQL suitable for DSpace installation. We open this file and uncomment this line inside the file. Next is one more file we will open. That's a PostgreSQL related file. See here. Here we add this line below, that above or below of the line inside the file. Then after making changes in configuration file, we need to restart the PostgreSQL to take effect the changes. This is the command to restart the PostgreSQL database. Then Solar installation. Solar is a search engine, uh, open source search engine platform. DSpace 8 make use it for searching records and full text. It's capable to search full text of the article. It can search inside content of a PDF file or a text file. It will create an index. Someone search for a keyword, it will give the result. Okay, this command download the Solar package. Then it's a zip format, compressed format. Apply this command, we unzip the package. Then this is the command to install Zoller. Then it will end up with a status screen. We can apply key combo Control C to exit from the screen. And then we enable Zoller, then kickstart Solar, then start Solar, and we check whether it's working or not. And again, we apply Control C, exit from the screen. And next, we solar installation success. We open uh, this URL. This is solar dashboard URL. See here, solar is working. It means your solar installation was success. Then download the DSpace package. We are going to install the backend of the DSpace. Then we create a folder with the name build inside root folder. The command is sudo mkdir /build. Then we enter into cd build. Then we download DSpace package using wget command. Apply this command, it will download the zip file of the DSpace package. Actually, this it reside in a website. Then it's a down zipped file. We unzip it using this command. After that, it download in build folder. We unzip it and change the permission of the folder. We need to change the permission. Then only we can compile and deploy it in the desired places in the system. This is the command to change permission. Permission means um, in the Linux context, every folder has permission. Read permission, write permission. Read permission means others can only view the content. Write permission means others can change the contents inside a folder. Change means either change the lines, maybe delete, create. These are the write permission. Then next stage is installation of Tomcat. Tomcat is a web server for Java application, same like Apache server for Koha. Okay, this is the command to install Tomcat version 10 we use here. Then specify the DSpace installation path to Tomcat. We open this file and add a line under the category security. And then we will open one more configuration file. We find this piece of information inside the file and make it comment. Okay, we put these two syntax to make the lines comment. Comment it. Comment it means it will not work as a code. It act like a comment only, text piece only. And we added this piece instead of this piece of information. Okay, add this piece of information into that place and save and close the file. After making changes that those files, we restart Tomcat 10. Then only these changes will take effect. And it shows some error. Error means a warning. Again, apply this command, reload, daemon reload, then again restart the Tomcat service. Database setup. Next is we are going to create a database for DSpace in PostgreSQL. We log in into PostgreSQL prompt and enter into a folder, cd folder. Then we are going to create a user account, user for database user. Then create database with the name DSpace. This is the database name. Owner is DSpace account, database account. And then encryption, cryptographic function for a PostgreSQL for security purpose. Okay, apply this command. An extension will install pg crypto. Then exit from the command prompt. Then we open um, this config file inside a DSpace folder and create create a configuration file. We open it and go through the lines necessary for working DSpace. One thing we have to do is uncomment a line solar.server. We uncomment it and close and save the file. Then installation of DSpace backend, we log in into sudo su. We log in into sudo su, then enter into the folder root build DSpace 8.0. And after apply this command mvn package, it will download the prerequisite for DSpace. It takes 10 to 20 minutes, depends on your internet speed. Enter into the folder where DSpace installer located and install. Okay. Then again, after downloading this prerequisite, we enter again into another folder and apply this command. All the packages will download and deploy and exit from the sudo su prompt. Then move these web apps. Web app means actually DSpace web applications into Tomcat folder. This is the command. It will move content from web app folder into Tomcat and web app. And also we move um, Solar search engine. Okay, web app, Solar search engine contents into another place. Then change the permission of the folder. Okay, then restart Solar. And after that, we kickstart. We kickstart database and start administrative user creation. Okay, administrative user creation. It will ask username and password. Username is in email format. Then first name, last name. Then enter password 2 times, and also change the permission of the folder. Your backend of the DSpace is ready. By opening this URL, we can see this interface. It means your backend installation is ready. Okay, one more interface is there. OA PMH interface. Okay, we can open it. See, yesterday we have completed up to this line. Next is front end of the DSpace will install. Front end means the web interface of the DSpace will we will see how to install it. Front end means I will show you here what is front end. This is the front end of DSpace. This thing, it's a separate software that's use a framework called Angular framework. Actually, that's a software framework for web interface. We will install this Angular framework for DSpace 8. Then only we can start to work with Koha. Okay, first we front end required install node.js, yarn, and DSpace Angular packages. In this process, we are going to install node.js, then open source cross-platform backend JavaScript runtime environment. JavaScript runtime environment to run JavaScript that is required. Apply this command in the terminal. Copy it and paste it on the terminal. And after the installation of this thing, we will install npm, another another package for the front end, sudo apt install npm. That's the next package to install. This is the command sudo apt install npm. Then we have to apply this command. Yarn is a software packaging system. We have to install it. We need minimum uh, 8 GB memory or RAM to run all these system. If you go for a production system, DSpace, suppose you are going to implement DSpace for your institution, we need minimum 16 GB RAM for a production system. Then only DSpace will work very smooth. For learning purpose, you require a desktop with 8 GB RAM. It's not like Koha. It consume lot of computer resource.
ചേച്ചി അവിടെ ചപ്പാത്തി അച്ഛന് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ചപ്പാത്തി എടുത്തു കൊടുത്തോളൂ കേട്ടോ. ചപ്പാത്തി കറിയില്ല അവിടെ.
If you press up arrow button, you can see the command you applied earlier. The next command is sudo, this one, sudo npm install global yarn. We have to give sudo as a prefix with every command. Then only we will get administrative right to apply the important commands. These are the required prerequisite to install the front end of DSpace. First is we install Node.js, then npm. Then front end installation. We will download the front end of the Java. We turn it into root, sudo su. We go to root prompt. Root means full administrative power we will get, sudo su. Then we move into the folder home DSpace. Home DSpace means this is the user account of DSpace user we have created. First user account is an ordinary user we create at the time of Ubuntu installation. Second, we create an account with the name DSpace for installation of DSpace. So we enter into home folder of DSpace and then download the front end package, Angular package, DSpace Angular package, sudo wget URL of the package. Okay, copy it and paste there. It's a single line. It's not a two line, it's a single line. Okay, it downloaded only 2 MB. Next is, it's a zip file. We have to uncompress it. Unzip package name. After that, we can remove that zip file. We unzip the unzip it. Then again enter into Angular package folder, home DSpace Angular DSpace. Then apply this command yarn install. I think it will take a little time. During the time, we can learn some few other things. Wait. See, this is the architecture of DSpace 6 version. Its architecture different. Earlier DSpace 6, everything inside a single package, Solr, PostgreSQL, everything in a single package. We no need to install Solr, that will be ready. But architecture, separate front end second. I mean later. Front end, back end, we install separate. Angular is a web framework, a framework for building web interfaces. It's a program, open source one. We borrow it for building DSpace front end. Framework for building dynamic applications in the browser. Data comes from the server. Someone enter into DSpace front end, make a search. It will send a query to the server. Based on that, it will give the return the information. It will display it on the front end. Okay, this way it works. Web browser, database, DSpace front end will be there. Initial request in the form of a search, a particular entry, otherwise uploading an article. Okay, it return first page, and then data via REST. First, it will load the page. Then it also request. A particular data is request. It will display. This way it works. Backend and front end, two different. It's a two different entity. See, installation two way we can install. One is the manual way we have followed. Second is Docker. Docker is a container. Everything contained in a the program prerequisite and everything in a single container. Just to use the container, the deploy the software that's suitable for deploy or install it in a cloud atmosphere, cloud environment. That's very easy. No need for uh, go through the steps and follow these complicated software installation steps. See, backend Java, Maven, and Tomcat. Then database is PostgreSQL. Zoller is the search engine. Okay, we have seen the steps. Front end node yarn we install, then download user interface yarn install. It's completed. Yarn install. Okay, yarn installation finished. Cd config. The next command cd config and copy a file, configuration file, and rename it into a different name. Rename the command cp means copy, config.example.yml, that's the configuration file template, and we rename and create a different copy of the same file in a different name, config.prod.yml. If you type ls, it will display the content there. Config.yml file is there. Then open that configuration file. We have to make some changes. Mousepad config.prod.yml. We are going to open that configuration file. It will open. We have to make some changes. Changes like this: REST API server setting. REST API server setting means it has to establish a connection to the backend. Okay, for that purpose, we have to make some changes there. Then only backend and frontend can communicate each other. See here, we can see here REST API server settings. Scroll down. Here, REST API server setting. We install it in a local system here. We have to make changes like that. SSL means server secure socket layer. We have seen website with the HTTPS HTTPS extension. Here in the local system, we cannot enable a secure socket layer. We can make it true to false. What's the purpose of SSL is that, for example, see our library website, library.mg.ac.in. It's a secure, um, it's a secure website. Secure means information transfer is secure. So we will get a certificate, secure certificate. Otherwise, without a website, without a secure certificate, it will not load on the browser. It says that it's a it's a it's not secure to transfer the data between server and the client. So the REST server settings we have to change. SSL means false. Host means suppose you are how to enable this in a public website. You can give the domain name there. So we just enable it in a local system. You can change it to local host. Local host is the system where this DSpace installed. Then port number 443. 443 is a SSL port. Change to 8080. See the example we have mentioned here. Change like this. Then save and close the file. Port number changed. Host SSL false. Close the file. Next is run the command yarn run build prod. I think this process take little time. Okay, let's this process continue. Okay, this is the architecture of DSpace installation. There's a front end and back end. Communication will happen between front end and back end. Everything stored on the back end, database, search engine, everything, metadata, index, everything. When someone plays request, based on the request, it will give back that necessary information. Maybe a search, maybe uploading a document. These are the request. If you install it in a local system, these are the things we have to care. You can also install it in a cloud platform. Suppose in the institution context, we have to hire a cloud. We no need to maintain a physical server. That's very difficult these days. We have to maintain backup, power backup. We have to buy UPS. In such case, everybody would like to host host this kind of software in a cloud environment. When various places we can hire this cloud instance to deploy or install and deploy Koha or DSpace, these kind of software. Where we can buy cloud, Digital Ocean is a cloud provider. So many cloud instant space provider is available. Amazon Cloud, Google Cloud, Azure from Microsoft, then Digital Ocean. More or less, these clouds are working in the same manner. First is find a suitable cloud service provider for your work. We would like to install DSpace. Uh, for example, DigitalOcean, you can select, create an account first. Either using Google account, you can log in. Otherwise, using create an user ID and password separately. Anyway, create an account first. I have already created an account. Just to make login. Okay, login using Google account. This is the dashboard of cloud service. Here billing information will come, same like electricity billing. Based on data transfer, they will charge. And this is the dashboard. Here we can start a cloud instance or cloud server for DSpace installation. See here, create. Droplet means their cloud server called Droplet. Click on Droplet. Here we can specify, we can uh, create a cloud server based on our requirements. Requirements means a suitable server specification to install DSpace. See, if I choose region is very different, is very important. Suppose you are users from India, DSpace users from India, we can choose a server from nearest place. For example, Bangalore. If we select a cloud from a server from Bangalore, where your DSpace is deployed, we can choose the location Bangalore. It will be very fast. DSpace will be very fast from Bangalore server. Other location we can see New York, San Francisco, Amsterdam, Singapore. Okay, next is operating system selection. Which operating system you required. For example, you would like to install DSpace on Ubuntu 24.04. Choose the Ubuntu 24.04. Otherwise, you prefer Debian. Uh, you can choose Debian. Latest version is 12. 12 you can select. Based on your requirements, choose the operating system. And also see the billing 28 per month. This is the base plan. Again, it will change. See here, choose size means different server specification for different purposes. Shared CPU, basic purpose, general purpose. See here, based on that plan also change. We can choose the processor type, general purpose, CPU option, regular Intel or premium Intel. If you click regular Intel, $28 per month. Premium Intel, also choose. Then you can also see disk type. Disk type means NVMe disk or NVMe SSD disk you can choose. See here, regular Intel. See the system specification: 8 GB RAM, 25 GB storage, 4 TB data transfer. 8 GB RAM. Suppose you have a small collection, 8 GB RAM is enough. You want, wait for a moment. See, based on the CPU option, price also vary. See here, 4 GB RAM, 2 CPU machine, 25 GB memory, $42 per month. If you want more power, you can select 4 CPU, more power, 50 GB storage. Okay, based on price also vary. And um, finally you can give the access, how to access your server. You either SSH key, two types. One is we can access your server using ID and password. Otherwise, SSH key, it's a file, key file. You can, using that we can log in. And we can create droplet. It will create your server. For you have to add your credit card for billing purpose. Then only they will start. We can start the server and click on create button. Server will be ready, and after that you can start the server, and we will get a terminal like interface. We can type the command install server. I mean DSpace. Okay, installation is going on. And you can also buy domain names from GoDaddy. Sorry, GoDaddy. You need a address, website address, purchase web address from GoDaddy. Give the desired domain name you want to buy. Repo MGU, repomgu.in, $12 per year. If you buy 2 or 3 years, again the price will down. And see here, different kinds of domain we can see: .com, wiki, shop, us, vip, club. Okay, price also vary. .us, $4 only per year. Okay, this way we can buy a domain and a domain attached to the this server. After installation of DSpace, we can call DSpace using a domain name. I have not added credit card, so I am not able to start a server. It will make charge. They will charge. Okay, this process over. build prod, then exit. Okay, it's going to finish. Okay, this process may fail, this process, because your memory may be low. Minimum 6 GB memory is required. 8 GB is enough. I mean, it's 8 GB minimum required. Then start the user interface. Okay, we are going to open this file. Copy copy this piece of text into a file. Open this file, copy this piece, and save it. And start the application using a component called pm2. Login into sudo su. Then apply the client. Front end will start. Then no need to apply this command every time. Every time we have to apply the start the front end. We can schedule it. When we open the system, it will automatically start. For that purpose, there is a service called cron tab. We can add this command when system boot or start. This command automatically work. DSpace also start. To start this, schedule this one, type cron tab -e. Editor will come. Scroll down. Paste here the line. Then apply Control O to save the editor, save the content. It's a different text editor called Nano. Apply the command Control O to save the line. Control X to exit. Then few more things we have to configure. Apply these lines one by one. Uh, Also want to install configure pm2 logo rotate to ensure that pm2's logo folder does not fill over time. Okay, to don't exhaust while DSpace is running. Log files folder will fill up. It will exhaust your system. To avoid that, we can apply this command for ensure smooth running of DSpace. Okay, DSpace is ready to use. Apply this URL http localhost 4000 is the port number. We can ready to open localhost 4000. DSpace going to open. Same Koha using 8080 port. The front end of DSpace using 4000 port. This is the front end. First we see here. This is the login. Here we have created a user account at the end of the backend installation. Okay, in this stage we have created a user account. See here, DSpace create data administrator. It asks email address, first name, last name, password. In this stage, we give username, create username and password. We have note down that Using that username and password, we have to log in into DSpace. I have given the username DSpace at DSpace, that is in email format. And password was simply given DSpace. This is a license agreement, open source license agreement. Scroll down. I have read and agree to the end user agreement. Click on save. Okay. DSpace is the front end. The remaining things we can do from DSpace front end. We can take 5 minutes break. We will return at 8:30. Okay. And after that, I will introduce you the front end of DSpace 8. We are going for a break for 5 minutes. 8:30, we will start again.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, this is the interface of DSpace 8. See here, this interface, this is the dashboard. This is the search box. Search box has search mechanism, faceted search, and we can filter the search. See, we can log in using username and password. We can create username and password. Otherwise, we can, for example, uh, a users in an institute want to upload documents. They can create login using ORCID. We have to enable it. Then they can create ID and password using ORCID. They are a normal user. They can upload their articles, published articles and documents. Many ways we can generate uh, this login account. Administrator account we can create using a command line. We create an administrator account at the time of installation. First we log in into it. See, um, it's blank. It's a search mechanism here. Here communities and a collection will appear. Okay, we have to familiar with what is community and collection. Then we can start community and collection. See, these are the login mechanism, standard login mechanism, ID and password. Shibboleth means a protocol for login. Okay, ORCID also support. Suppose you have an ORCID ID account, you can create account with the DSpace. This account will verify by the administrator, and he will let in the user to do the things inside DSpace. Then DSpace. This is a DSpace demonstration. Here we can see communities and collection. Communities and collection listed in the home page. For example, if you click on that community, inside we can see sub community and items. This way we can create communities and collection. First, we have to familiar with the concept of communities and collection inside DSpace. Um, this way we can log in using ORCID. We have to enable it. Then user can enter inside using their ORCID account.
Sir, how to enable ORCID account?
That is in configuration file. They have we can follow their instruction how to enable ORCID. We can enable it. I haven't tried it, but
Sir, please
otherwise
show the
we can also
option.
use ORCID, I mean LDAP using Google account. Others can log in, but administrator has to approve it. Then they can become the user. See, communities and collection. Community is a top level organizational grouping like School of Social Sciences. That's a community. Then collection means inside uh, collections like history, anthropologies are collection. And item means book, articles. These are items inside a collection. I will show you the concept. See here, first is community, that is faculty. Faculty means a broad area, School of Social Sciences, a study department, School of Letters, School of Chemical Sciences. And again, for example, in our university, we have school system, School of Chemical Sciences. They have a inside so many departments like we can create a sub community like nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is part of a center inside School of Chemical Sciences. That is sub community. Then collection means a section inside nanotechnology. For example, uh, okay, then finest level is item, last level is item. That is a journal article inside the department nanotechnology. I will show you an example then. Community, Faculty of Social Science, Faculty of Chemical Sciences. That's an example of a community. Then Faculty of Social Science subcommunity we can create. For example, inside Faculty of Social Science, history, anthropology, economics. These are subcommunity. Then Faculty of Chemical Sciences, polymer science, nanotechnology are subcommunity. For organizational purpose, we can use community and subcommunity. We can divide these their area of subject into narrow. Then collection means history. Inside Indian history is a collection, American history is a collection, Chinese history inside the sub community of history. Then inside polymer science, maybe collection or sub collection, sorry, community sub community. Polymer technology is a collection. Polymer physics is a collection. Inside polymer physics, books, articles, reports we store. Then item, Indian history in the collection. Inside the collection, Indian history, uh, we will store books, journal article, book chapter, presentation, dissertation, everything related to Indian history inside the collection Indian history. Then inside the collection anthropology, um, we keep the items like a book, journal article, book chapter, presentation, dissertations. This is the workflow. Community, faculty, School of Social Science, sub community, uh, history or anthropology. Collection means Indian history or Chinese history. Item means uh, items inside a collection, journal article, book, reports. We can start to create a community. Clicking on new dashboard will open. Click on community. Create a top level community. Click on, we are going to create the first community, social science. Give social science. This community may be a study department, School of Social Sciences. Introductory text we can give a repository of School of Social Sciences. Then we can upload a logo of the community. Okay, first upload a logo, then give the name for the community, School of Social Science, then introductory text to describe the community, then save. Community we have created. Okay, go to the home page, see the community, School of Social Sciences. Then we are going to create a sub-community. Click on new, create a community inside, create a new community inside social science. Select the social science community. We are going to create a sub-community. Give the name history. Then you can upload a logo, same like a logo. Then save it. Okay, then n number of we can create community and sub-community inside. Then next is create collection. We created a community with the name School of Social Sciences. Inside we have created another sub-communities and collection, history inside. We are going to create a collection inside history. For example, Chinese history or Indian history. Okay, this is the collection. Collection contains items, actual items. Indian history. Give some representational image is very good. Okay, we give the name collection, name for the collection, Indian history, and save it. Okay, then go back to home page. See here, the collection, I mean community social science. Inside sub-community history, and inside history, we can see Indian history. This way we can organize the thing. And finally, we will deposit actual item inside the collection with the name Indian history. The next is we are going to add some item inside Indian history, maybe article or book. Um, yes. Wait, AU plus. Okay, we can make use this file. Click on it, download. Okay, we can start uploading an item. To start uploading an item, click on new. Okay, to start uploading, click on this profile, click on my DSpace. Okay. Browse the document. Upload the PDF file. Search for the collection. Once again, browse and find the document. Open. Then only one collection is there. Click on Indian history. Wait, I will show you again. Go to home page. Click on. We have created community, subcommunity, collection. Click on My DSpace. Here a browse option is there. Upload the document. PDF format book document. Then select in which collection we have to include it. Click on Indian history collection. Then we enter the metadata. For example, author name, abstract, copy. If you want add one more author, click on the plus button. Then title, Smart Cities in Asia. There is a subtitle also. Then year of publication, Springer Nature, year of publication 2022. Year, month, day we can give. Publisher is Springer Nature. Their own open access book. Then ISBN number, identification number, ISBN. Then type book, language, English. We can add more types into the list. This is only limited. We can find most of the um, item types, but if you want to add more item types, it's possible. I will show you how to do that. And language, suppose your regional language is not listed here, you can add your regional language. For example, Telugu, Devanagari, English, you can add it. We have to change this configuration file. Then keywords. Keyword, smart cities, privacy, data protection. This way, put a comma, give the keyword, it will work. Low. Then abstract of the book. Copy, paste. Then it's a funded work. Who is the sponsors? For example, uh, an article published is a funded work, research project, result of a funded research project. We can mention the sponsor name. And other details we can upload. I mean add primary file. Then okay, same like cataloging, we can add the details of the document. First upload the document, next author, title, year, publisher, ISBN number, identifier, item type, language, summary. Then last is a license. This license we can change. For example, we can adopt Creative Commons license. The default license I think is Creative Commons. Then confirm the license above and deposit. Click on deposit. Okay, submission deposited. If other user upload the book, it come for approval, administrator has to approve it, then only it appear on the home page. See here, this is the recent item uploaded. See, no thumbnail available. That means thumbnail will, same like in Koha, a thumbnail will display. We have to run a script. I will show you. In my blog, search for thumbnail. The keyword you can find thumbnail. Control F, search for thumbnail. The keyword we can find thumbnail. This feature is called media filter. We have to run a script. Thumbnail will appear. See, we can schedule it every midnight. We can schedule a time for daily running this script. Automatically, it will generate the cover and display with the record. Otherwise, we have to manually run this command daily. I will show you how to cron tab it. Cron tab means we can schedule it daily, the same time it will work. Okay, anyway, now we can apply this command. This script will work. Okay, script run. Again, go to DSpace and refresh it. See here, thumbnail of the book arrived. Then same like we have to run a command to index the full text. Suppose a person give a keyword that is inside the block document, it will search and find the document. Easy to search and find the document. That also we have to um, run that command, create the index of that particular document. This is the command index discovery. No need to apply this command daily. We can schedule it regular time. It will work. It will create the full index of the work. Suppose it's a document. Um, Okay, this script will index the document, generate an index. Based on that, we will get the search result. For example, just open the document. Legal framework. Search for the term legal framework. Full text index not done, so no result. Search for law to come. Law is a keyword we have given. Then this is the detail of the record. Someone want to download the PDF file. Click on the document. Click on the link. It will open. This way it will work. Okay, first we have to familiar with community, subcommunity, collection, item concept. Then we have to um, upload some documents, give them metadata, then save it. After that, we have to run the filter media to display the screenshot. I mean, display the book jacket, cover jacket. Then uh, we can index the document. It will create an index from the full text of the document. Whatever the keyword inside the book we uh, give for search, it will give the exact or precise result. Today's session we can conclude. Anyway, your task is complete the DSpace installation. Uh, Use a virtual box, install uh, an Ubuntu based distribution, and finish the installation using the installation manual available at uh, DSpace Geek. The homepage you can find installation manual of both Debian and Ubuntu. Uh, Debian is so fast, not like Ubuntu, very lightweight and easy to manage. Anyway, whatever you comfort, either use a Ubuntu or Debian. Slight changes in the installation manual, and create a user ID and password, login into DSpace. Then upload, create a community, subcommunity, collection, and an item. And tomorrow we will cover how to uh, cron tab or schedule these activities, and how to take backup, and how to configure email. Remaining things we will cover tomorrow.
Hello, I have the question.
Okay,
Uh,
please.
question is that there is how to create the administration side permission for if anyone is submit or article or thesis or project report whatever. So there should be a permission to the admin, and admin will approve, see the all metadata on all the things, and then he or she approved. So how this mechanism is installed?
Okay. First we have to enable the email feature with the DSpace. First you configure email, then I mean, suppose one has to, either we can send an invitation to a particular person. Okay, then he can accept invitation and create ID and password and get into DSpace. That one method. Second is, um, the administrator can create the user directly ID and password using the command line, and then pass the ID and password to the user. For a small library or um, a centralized library, and faculties are very busy, they have no time to upload their publications themselves. In the case, librarian only need to manage these things. He can create ID and password for him, and he can do the works alone. Otherwise, in a big institution, these faculty members, the scholars are ready to upload their documents themselves. We can create ID account either by the administrator, otherwise we can send invitation. And third method is, we can enable ORCID or LDAP, and using that they can log themselves, and after the approval of administrator, and administrator recognize that they are part of our institution, they approve it, their account will take effect, and these users can do their upload their work directly. The three method: either administrator can create ID and password for other person, otherwise the administrator can send an email, otherwise they can register themselves through the DSpace. Third is either using third-party services like LDAP or ORCID. Anyway, tomorrow we will see this user management. Okay.
Okay, here we are using this module like students and faculty member are submission their research by self. So because the system is already installed, so I don't know about the mechanism, but the thing is that they are using this module. So I want to be learn how it's work. So inshallah, tomorrow I will see.
Okay. For example, students. For example, PG students, they have to submit their dissertation once in a once in a time, once in their academic life. They have a dissertation, and in such case, either they can create an account themselves and upload it. Otherwise, create account for them. But for one-time purpose, better the librarian or administration can do. They can themselves upload these things. No need to create 60 PG students. No need to create account for them. 60 accounts for uploading their accounts themselves. We can collect the thesis, and the librarian can give the metadata very precisely and upload it. But suppose the institution, a lot of researchers, scientists, they are regularly producing articles and other things. We can give them ID and password. They can upload it. After uploading, after approval of the by the administrator, these documents will available in the repository.
Sir, is there any bulk uploading options? Bulk upload.
Yes, yes. There is a bulk upload option is there. In CSV file, we can give the metadata name in the columns and fill the metadata there. And also these PDF files also, we can store it in a folder, the same folder, and some third-party tools available. Pack it, I mean compile it. We will get a single zip file, and we can upload these items in a particular collection. That's possible.
I
Some I will tell you the tool's name tomorrow.
And
I have the
so this
question.
homepage design, this DSpace homepage design, and making it as per our requirement.
Oh, sure, sure. See, we can customize it very well, but as a beginner, we can easily change this background and reduce the banner width, and we can change the logo. Then we can change the wordings here. It's also possible. If you want too much customization, I think that's a not length. It's a lengthy and I mean we need some expertise in JavaScript or CSS.
Okay, my question is that I have almost 3,000 records of senior project and thesis for the students, which
Okay.
need to be uploaded. I now I'm preparing the metadata in Excel sheet. So as you told, I already fill all the data in Dublin Core. But the problem is that uh, the the linkage of the PDF, there
Okay.
is the problem. When I was linkage with the PDF in Excel sheet, it is creating, is showing some error.
Hmm. Which tool you have used for the create this? I mean, creates this zip file. You used any tool?
No, 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 no. Now I'm just preparing data on Excel, right? In Dublin Core.
Okay, okay.
Dublin Core format. I'm using Dublin Core format and using in Excel data. Okay, for department wise, as you told, the community, and under the community there is the department, and then I make separate Excel sheet for each department. So
Okay.
now I'm facing the problem of linkage of PDF, because there
Uh-huh.
is the folder of PDF in short folder, and I was just giving the link of that PDF, but it's not working.
See, there is archive DSpace, archive builder. See, so many tools like this. Soft builder, yes. Item packager from CSV. I think it works on Python. Oh, no, no. We can run this tool and prepare metadata in CSV and see like this, and pack, I mean, the same folder PDF file with the link. We will get compressed PDF file, just upload it into the collection. This one is soft builder, and one more, few more tools also available for this purpose. Simple archive format. DSpace accept metadata and documents in a simple archive format.
Okay, using this SAF builder, so I will upload my Excel sheet on this SAF builder tool.
Yes,
Then,
CSV format.
yeah,
See,
CSV format. Then I will run in the commands.
um, I, I think no need to run commands. There's a front end is there. One more tool, PySaf. This one. See, PySaf is an application for creating simple archive format package for upload to DSpace repository. This is very simple one. It's a Py program. The you can compile it and run it. Then you can upload the CSV file and document file. It will create a zip file. That will also work with the Windows. Anyway, we can try both program to create archives. I mean, SF document. I mean, documents in SF format for bulk import.
It is good practice if we can
I
tomorrow we
think
can.
this one PySaf you can try it in Windows, install it, and make available metadata in a CSV file, and same folder we can put document. we can upload it. Select a CSV file. You must save your metadata as a CSV file. It must be encoded in UTF-8. Then location of your bit stream to be uploaded. Then then also archival destination. It will create everything in a single zip file. And there is a document. I mean, document name should be same. See here. See, this is like this. We have to prepare the document. This is the PDF names in the CSV file, and the name of the document should be same. And column names should be metadata, DC metadata name. Then see here, metadata fields.
I don't understand. The file name is the like name.pdf. It's kind of link.
See, for example, PDF file alabama.pdf. See, that's a
Okay.
document linked with this metadata. That should be in the same folder.
Okay. Could you for the tomorrow? Okay, can you prepare
Sure,
for
sure.
like
Yeah.
one example?
Oh, sure, sure, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I think it is okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
है ना? See you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Goodbye,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much.